What is going on, people? Welcome back. Johnny here, and we are playing some RimWorld. This is the 1.3 Ice Sheet Survival Challenge. You can find the rules in the description if you want to play along. Attempt this son of a bitch yourself. You can do that as well. There is a download in the description. There's also one tweak you have to make to core configuration to make it actually happen. Vanilla configuration, whatever. The game itself. And power's doing fine. We're not fantastic. These things, we're gonna have to babysit the light at some point, is what I'm trying to say. So let's carry on with our mining efforts, because that is of critical importance right now. And it's negative 196. And we go to about 20, and then we turn around and go home. It's definitely significantly cold. In the summer, we'll have almost free reign to get anything off the ice sheet we want. I don't like the name ice sheet anymore since they changed the vanilla map generation shit to add all this stuff to it that really shouldn't be there, but there you go. Alright, so midnight, negative 212, negative 213, which is negative 136 Celsius. Still not the coldest time of the day. It's not even winter yet, so we almost have our first. We could harvest it, so if something goes wrong, maybe we'll get the chance to harvest it before it all goes to shit. Now look at how that thing pulls on these batteries. Maybe a third battery's in order. I'd prefer if you didn't leave straight away. I'm gonna isolate her in here for a moment. Okay, she actually doesn't have any issues with hypothermia. We need to focus on this. And if these get down to, I don't know, 300 stored power, we should probably get our ass back in there and turn them off. And she needs to get back in there now anyways, because she's freezing. It's negative 210 Fahrenheit. There we go. I did make some blocks, so I could put a door in here. She won't walk over blueprints, which I find a little weird. Once we get our first harvest here, we're gonna open this up and put a door in, but I don't want to risk losing those in the meantime, so we're just not doing it. We're letting her walk all the way around every time at this point. There we go. Back to the mining. This is the only thing that matters, is getting 4 of these in. Oh shit, you know what? That's not true, because the power situation matters. Let's turn this thing off. Is it dropping that much? No, it's okay. The wind's blowing okay. Badass. Look at that. So if she's not gonna step on a blueprint, that stuff doesn't matter. It can pretty much go anywhere. And hold the door or shut the door. I'm gonna turn this thing off. The power's not keeping up with that thing on. It takes 2900. So yeah, probably another battery's gonna be in order too, but we can babysit it for a while we get going. Once we, fuck me, it's so close to being done. They're just teasing me. That's what's going on here. 100%. Get it done. Alright, and then we're gonna disallow sowing. Can I do that? Well, I guess not. Harvest botched. Ouch. Alright, so let's disallow. And let's kick this off. And let's put we have to put a granite door in, because steel is not something we can afford to waste. So let's do that. It's gonna get really cold in here for a little bit, but we'll get there. These can get dragged out. These doors take forever too, because they're stone. Actually, we should just have her come inside. Go in here quick. Forbid that door. We could probably turn these off, but here we are. I just need her to recover a bit. And I don't want to take too much of a gamble on this, but here we go. Allow. Construct that door. And then haul that shit out of the way. Don't botch it. Por favor. Alright, haul that out of there. And then this zone can go. Everything goes out here. It'll deteriorate for a little while, but... And now we can actually replant too once the temps come back up. So we'll allow that. The sun just does the most weird shit around here. Negative 215. And this... No, it's morning. Hard snow. The hard snow really slows you down. These things, look at that bastard charge like crazy. Designate power toggle. Yeah, also those doors opening and closing. Why won't you grow? Oh, it's too cold to plant. It's actually not. I might have to forbid that door until we get that room finished. I don't know what else to do. We might have to put an airlock over there. Better to, oh, this one we can, better to have her running around outside, but it should negative 209. Holy shit. That is crazy. Alright, well, if we don't screw with anything, yeah, we're going to have to airlock this room into our storage. Let's reinstall this battery over here. Let's build some roof over here. There we go. And that means even slower because we're going to have 2 granite doors there. It's temporary. Eventually, we'll get it sorted out. Shit. See, I started thinking she's invincible, and she clearly isn't. Do that. Do that. It's not even staying terribly warm inside. We could actually vent these rooms together, but when this opens, I don't want all the cold air coming in there. She took a couple of wounds there. No, she didn't. She's just really slow on the tending. We need to clean this up before she gets an awful bedroom dealio also. So manipulation's a bit reduced. So you can stack that on top of the other manipulation reductions. Alright, we're going to just keep going out this door. And I need to keep my thought about her abilities to a sensible level. So we've managed to get 1.5 meals worth of rice. This one probably has to be built from the outside. And go back inside quick. We're gonna need another heater. It's 203, negative 203 outside. And that's just not doing what we need it to do. We don't have any mining jobs right now, which means we've done a fair bit of that. But more importantly, I think, is hopefully getting the hydroponics done. I'm going to keep a close eyeball on it and see what happens. So it did get cold enough that the amount of work she can accomplish out here is reduced again, which is all right. It's kind of like taking a couple steps back. It's not a big deal. When we get these double-walled, it'll also help. We need to get a few more chunks brought over, but they're not far away. And allow. Needs health. I think I'm going to have her go mine, actually. It just has to get done. If we can't pull this steel, we're not going to make it. Negative 215 Fahrenheit, negative 137 Celsius. That's enough. You're done for the moment. And the batteries aren't doing fantastic like you'd like to see them do, but there it is. We have 6.5 days of meals, probably 7 because she has one in her pocket. And we need to get more rice growing. We have 22 steel. I'm tempted to take a run over here during the warmest part of the day and see if we can get something done. So maybe we'll do that. That seems like a decent idea, right? And let's try it. So deconstruct, Nicole, deconstruct needs are solid, health. It's going to be tough, but see, when manipulation drops, oh yeah, she might be getting some frostbite this go around. I need to force her to carry the shit since she's standing here. And, oh, she's definitely going to get some frostbite this time around. Don't even go in there because that's a death trap. Make it. Alright. So once you get into the warm temps, the frostbite shouldn't be a thing that happens anymore. The collection of treasure is for a power claw, which does me no good. She doesn't have any medicine, so she's not tending with medicine. That's a weird spot to put those items. And that was on her toe. She's still pretty stinking cold. It was worth it, though. We nabbed 20 steel on the deal, so you can't really complain about it too much. Get that stuff hauled. What just happened? If this fucking dies, I shouldn't have her outside right now. Just get rid of this shit. Come back inside. The batteries are slowly gaining. These are so close to harvest. I'm tempted just to harvest them. Yeah, so that's another thing I'm not used to paying attention to at this point yet. But we're doing okay. The heat's on, so the plants won't die. The heat's actually kicking pretty... Not the heat. The power's actually kicking pretty well. Where are you going with those components? I need to keep it close. Man, when summer comes, we're going to have the run of the freaking area here. It's going to be glorious. Back inside, please. And once we get this done, it'll help stabilize temps in here as well. So it's not like it's a lost cause. So how much extra power? Right now, there's still, despite how they're kicking like that, there's not enough extra power to run this. Oh yeah, wait. It says there is. Yeah, because there's 2 of the bastards. All right. Well, hopefully we can get another harvest. There is steel laying on the table there. And then we need to make blocks. I guess I could have her do that if she's not going to mind, because when you do need to put a door, a couple more walls over here. I also don't really want you walking all the way, or she walks all the way over to here, which makes sense because this door is forbidden, and that makes sense. Holy shit balls, look at the temp in there. How are these? We're gonna harvest the plants. I'm panicking. Just go do that. Stop what you're doing. Where are you at? There you are. Something's better than nothing, man. It's too cold to plant new stuff. Health. Well, she's not hypothermic, so that's good. So what happens is at nighttime, it gets really cold in there. And then that's what happened. Plus, it doesn't help that I open this door 800,000 times a day. I'm going to shrink this zone down 1 tick and shove it over here a bit. This one can expand down through here. It's the first place some a-hole that attacks us is going to go for, but there you go. And since we have plants again, we're not opening this door. Once this gets done, we should be okay. Is this a granite door? It is. It should be okay. I don't know that for sure, but we're going to find out the hard way. Health. Shivering. I'm going to hold the door open between these rooms and hope that going outside over here doesn't totally... Man, I did it again. And then I fucking went outside. So stupid. As long as it does... Why did you just do that? Oh my god. This is just the dumbest thing I've ever seen. So the Hall Plus mod could get you killed, people. Get that. Just stop right there and go inside. I'm done. We're staying in here for a couple minutes. There we go. And power is going well. I think we need a third windmill if we're going to get there. Because when we build more of these, they're going to require another 210 power total when we get the other 3 of them in. She's still hypothermic. That's not good. Allow that. Come work on this. I'm just a slaver. Let's go inside just in case somebody goes down during this whole affair, which they usually just come on and bugger off right away. Yep. That didn't take long. They're like, wow, shit, what happened? It's so cold here. Everybody bail. Okay. So much for that plan. All right, the wall is done. Get her inside. Probably should have built my airlock before I started fricking around with that, because it is negative 210 in there. Wait, what's the temp outside? Negative 211. So heat bleed through from here is doing literally nothing. I'm going to box in that corner too. I don't think I can open that door without killing our rice. We're going to have to try it though. Maybe we just need to give it a couple minutes and see if it... No, it's the exact same temperature outside. Maybe due to the size of it. Well, the power is doing alright. This thing might generate some heat. Doesn't even make sense to turn the damn thing on if everything's going to die, though. I guess we're going to have to find out when she wakes up. So now there's no... Well, we could build another heater, but we're going to starve to death. We do have 5 more days of food. We don't have the power to supply all this shit, but there you go with that. We need steel, it says. Oh, here's our problem. We still need steel. Yeah, we're like a butt hair short on the steel. Oh, there was no roof in here. That could have been our issue. So did it get cold in here? It did not get cold enough to kill the plants off. We don't have enough blocks about to finish this airlock either. Eh, maybe we do. Maybe she had some in her pocket. I don't know. We can't finish the door at this point, but there you go. So some of this stuff could chill outside, literally. But it's fine. And the more we open that door, the closer this rice comes to dying. So we desperately need to get the airlock done. We don't have enough blocks at this point to make it happen. Alright, stop fricking about in there. Okay, so just come over here. Let's get 2 of these. That'll get us what we need to finish that room. And I think... Ooh, ouch. I did not anticipate her getting that cold. Because she was in here for a long time. I'm going to just disallow her from going in there as well. Alright, there's a beautiful aurora. We need a meal source. You're telling me, friend. We also do need a meal source. When I'm counting the meals remaining, we have 4 days. I'm not counting the rice at this point. So I'm trying to get that door finished. Construction level 9. That's nice. Shivering. Alright, so that should... Those doors are very slow to open and close. So they are going to let more temperature in, but that definitely helped. Negative 212 outside. Now we're back to mining. The only thing we're going to focus on is mining enough steel. If we're going to have steady temps too, I'm going to disallow this for the nonce. And mine. Let's see how this goes. Negative 223, hard snow. It's not moving too quick. It was 13% when she got there. Time to go back. In fact, she'll probably just go to bed if I drop all control. Assuming she doesn't frostbite and have to tend. There you go. Good. And as soon as she can, we're going to run out and do the same thing again, because that's what we need to do to not die at this point. The power has been doing phenomenally, so I don't have any complaints about that. One more of these and one more battery certainly wouldn't be a bad thing to have. She's outside cleaning. Eh, whatever. We're already partially on the way to where we want to go. It's negative 203. This is almost the warmest time of the day. Shit. I just did something really dumb. I was looking at the temperature and not looking at her. I let her go way past where I should have. And that's what happens when you do that. That's how you lose toes, people. You know what? Why don't you pick up a medicine? Are you still holding one? No, of course you're not. Pick up a medicine. Come back in here. I should just keep a medicine in her pocket at this point, because she's constantly tending her fingers and toes. Thus far, though, no permanent injuries. I'd say that's decent. We're also at a point where we can almost harvest rice again. We can harvest rice. Is your... Yeah, buddy. The light went off, so she's doing it in the dark. Come on. I want these to be growing at the same time. Don't botch. There we go. Get that one sewn. Go get your meal. Just to keep opening that door a couple more times. That's just fine. Needs. Perfect. Health. Beautiful. Door. Forbidden. Let's do it. We have 30 granite blocks. We require 7 times 4, 28 to make this happen. That feels like, in the interest of stabilizing temperature, it would be worthwhile. We need to do a lot of mining to get what we need here. At some point, it becomes useful enough, or you have enough shit laying around, I should say, that a smelter would make sense. Is there anything else nearby? There's some carcasses over there. There's just nothing. No. There's these things, but they're way down here. Ship chunks. Doesn't seem like a good play. She's recreating. No, she doesn't need recreation. She's happy as can be. Let's run over here and mine. We should be able to get some more steel today. Nope. Yes. I almost want to put a stockpile outside for that. I almost also don't want her running in there every time right away. Then she goes to try to clean. I'm going to just do this and this and this. So what does that give me? 71. So we could do another heater. Feels like a waste. It's in the 50s and 60s. We need to be making these hydroponic bays. We have 3 days of food left. For now, it is break time. Please leave a like if you're enjoying. Leave a comment. I do read them all. I do respond. I appreciate you guys being with me today. This is a fun one, and I've yet to get this far, so could even smooth some ground in here and save some block. But anyway, I love you guys. I'll see you next time.